Hi, I'm Brent, and this is Twilio Changelog for August 2020. Twilio Changelog is your developer news show that catches you up on all of the new things that are happening in the Twilio ecosystem. More information about anything that we cover can be found down below the video in the description or over at twilio.com/changelog. We're super excited to announce that Electric Imp is now part of the Twilio family. No, Electric Imp isn't the newest addition to Twilio's monster manual. It's a developer platform that aims to solve the challenges of security and complexity in IoT. If you saw our recent Built in a Day, Christine Sunu built a meeting busy light indicator using Electric Imp. As far as new products are concerned, the Imp 006 breakout board is now available and ships with a Twilio Super SIM to enable global connectivity on Twilio's Super Network. I'm excited to see what developers are going to build with these new boards. Speaking of the Twilio Super SIM, we also recently announced that the Super SIM has entered public beta. The Twilio Super SIM makes it really easy for developers to build IoT solutions that will work around the world without worrying about the complications of global connectivity. As a software developer myself, the most exciting thing to me about the Super SIM is the APIs behind it. You can activate a SIM card, grant a SIM access to a new network, or even query usage records from just a few lines of code. If APIs aren't your jam, all of this is accessible right from the Twilio console. For full information on pricing and availability, check out the blog post we've linked in the description below this video. If you're like me, you get a lot of email from companies every day. Sometimes they're important, and sometimes, frankly, they just aren't. We want to make sure that when you get a notification from Twilio, it's something you actually care about. This is why we're happy to announce notification preferences for your Twilio account. Now you can configure which roles within your team receive the following types of notifications: pricing updates, regulatory and compliance alerts, developer updates, legal and privacy updates, and those pesky fraud alerts. You can find a link to the notification preferences section of the Twilio console down below this video. If you're one of the many customers using the Twilio Conversations API, you can now track the status of messages sent via non-chat channels such as SMS and WhatsApp. You'll now be able to determine whether or not a message has been delivered successfully to participants in a conversation that are using these channels, as well as any error codes that may have occurred if it wasn't. If the participant is using WhatsApp, you can even see whether the message was read or not. Delivery receipts can be retrieved using the API, or you can set up webhooks to receive these automatically as messages are sent out. As always, for more details, we have links down below the video. To help improve performance on the Twilio platform, no matter where you are on the globe, we're happy to launch Twilio Edge Locations. Edge Locations bring Twilio's public and private network connectivity geographically closer to a business's location. This helps by reducing latency for highly interactive interactions and by improving reliability via failover between edge locations. As a developer, you can target a specific edge location in your code by connecting to a specific edge location URL or by setting the edge location attribute in the helper library for your particular programming language. To find out more about the 8 public and 7 private edge locations, visit the Twilio docs link down, you guessed it, below the video. If you enjoyed this video, it's incredibly likely that you'll really dig the rest of the content here on the channel. In particular, you should check out the latest episode of Built in a Day. All of the projects on Built in a Day are things a developer could build in one day, and they're super useful and cool. Remember to subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you know when we release future videos to you. Until next time, I'm out of here.